going to try some venison steaks here, some backstraps, with these special rubs from PS Seasoning. Shout out PS Seasoning. These are fantastic steak rubs, guys. The black tie, multi-tool, chop shop, and on the rocks. I'll have a link to where you can get yourself some of this stuff. Absolutely fantastic, wonderful rubs, guys. Trust me. So I've got some venison backstrap steaks here that I recently got, and I'm going to defrost these overnight in the fridge. I've got some tenderloin, some backstrap. This stuff's gonna be great, guys. I'm gonna test these steak rubs on these steaks. See what kind of flavor profiles we're rocking with. The next morning, I'm kind of going through them, and I've decided that I'm just going to do the backstraps on this cook. I'm going to save the other two cuts for a future cook, and it's basically only me and the wife on that day, so I didn't want to just cook it all. I'm just going to save the other two cuts for a different cook. Stay tuned. So I'm going to open these up and just kind of inspect them and see what we're working with here. The processing butcher, they did an excellent job. Check out these medallions. They tenderized them as well, so I know this is going to be delicious, tender venison backstrap steaks. Little steak nuggets here, and I've got 8 of them, so I'm just going to try each one of these rubs. I'm going to go in with that chop chop on these first two. I'm going to be very careful not to mix them up. This black tie on this, on the next two. Black tie is absolutely delicious. We've got that on the rocks on the third, and the multi-tool for the last ones. And I'm going to just kind of take a few pics here for Instagram and all that stuff, and I just kind of wanted to give you a close-up look on what the rubs look like on the protein. Venison, probably my favorite protein to eat, guys. Grew up on it. I absolutely love it. I know it's super lean, but man, it's just hard to eat. It really is. And to go with it, I'm just going to do a sack of these potatoes. Do some butter, or I can't believe it's not butter. I'm going to rock that Recteq freaking Greek rub. And I'm going to clean out that RT-600 smokestone. Cleaning out the fire pot, putting everything back together. And that's what we're going to cook it in today, guys. I'm going to start the cooker here. And we're going to rock just medium. You get the range of 375 and 425, but it gives you a rock solid 400 degrees with the lid open. Pretty amazing cooker. You're having a lot of fun cooking all kinds of things in this cooker. You get a little bit of smoke on startup. And for those of you out there that are kind of curious about if you get any kind of smoke flavor or any type stuff like that on this cooker on your cooks, you get a small hint of it, but it's not like overpowering. Like there's the potatoes that I'm putting in there, but it's not like if you cook some flapjacks in it, some pancakes, like if it's gonna be like smoky cakes or nothing like that. No, absolutely not. But I will say this Recteq Smokestone RT-600 puts amazing flavor on anything you cook on it. I don't know what it is about it, but I just really enjoy everything that comes off of this cooker. It's just super tasty. I mean, I've done I've done split-breasted chickens on this thing. I've done steaks on this thing. Any kind of breakfast that you can think of. I'm doing venison on here today. I'm spraying out a little bit of that. I can't believe it's not butter onto that cooked up before I place those steaks in there. Going down with the chop steaks first. Little medallions. And I'm being very careful not to mix these up, guys, because I really want to know what the difference is between the flavors here. And we've got down that black tie. black tie coming in with that multi-tool. Oh, just premium rubs when you look at them closely. I mean, fantastic. And on the rocks here. Didn't overpower, you know, didn't over season, anything like that. Just keep it simple, guys. You don't want to over season your proteins. And that's how they are right there, guys. That's how I'm not going to mix them up. So when it comes down to tasting them, I'll know exactly which one my palate preferred. And as far as tasting them, I'm going to tell you guys honestly, they're all absolutely fantastic. They really, really are. And I know you guys are going to be asking which one was my favorite. And I'll share that with you guys. But I'm telling you, I think it all depends on the day, on which one I might pick as my favorite. But on that day, there is just something special about that black tie. Wow. That black tie rub, absolutely incredible, guys. Out of this 4-pack. Now, they all are. Don't get me wrong, they all are. I'm not bashing on any of these steaks, on any of these rubs. But on that venison, on that day, that black tie was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. For me, in my palate, right? Wifey enjoyed on the rocks. She preferred the on the rock steaks. So it's different for everybody. But these are premium rubs. Absolutely fantastic. Check out the links in the video description and do yourselves a favor and go and get you all 4. These are absolutely fantastic, you guys. You will thank me. And your family's going to love them too. And that was it. Just potatoes and steak. Peace out. We'll catch you guys on the next one.